Hi guys, Daniel and John here, and welcome back to another of our products review and unboxing videos. And today we're going to be looking at a garden shredder. It's made by Mac Allister and the model is the MIS2500. It's 2.5 kilowatt or 2500 watt. Dual cutting disc. It's an induction motor for long life, as it says on the packaging. It can do a maximum cutting size of 45mm or 4.5 centimeters, and it's got a 40:1 ratio, and it does dry material, 2-year guarantee. The box is heavy. We bought this from Screwfix. We're just going to do a review on this. So if you think about buying one, you can see it in action.
79 quid.
Something like that, yeah.
So we're in this lovely property in Kent.
Yep, helping a friend at the moment. So as you can see, it's well packaged.
Oh.
It comes with a bag, but we'll have a look.
I don't know what that's about.
Check that out in a second.
It is heavy.
Right. So the first thing I would say is the flex is really thick. Really thick. So 2.5 kilowatt or 2500 watts, so it's got a bit of power to it. How long is that?
5, 6 foot.
It's quite long.
Yeah.
These are
quite robust.
Yeah, quite robust, as we've seen by dropping it. Easy operation at the back, on and off. Not sure what that is yet. We'll find out in the instruction manual.
That is weatherproof as well, which is quite
101 decibels, so it's going to be fairly loud. It's a bit louder than a standard petrol garden mower. Rubberized plug, so if you drop it, it won't crack.
Now,
let's have a look what else is in the box first.
There should be some legs. Plastic bands. One thing I noticed about his legs, one's got a anti-slip thingy-majig on it.
Right, put that rubbish in the box.
2 of them.
And then what else is in the box?
At some point we will come across a manual.
Manual and a bag. There's a wheel and all sorts of other bits in there.
This is obviously for collecting your bits and bobs. Needs to be some tools to put your bits together.
Okay. Manual, which we'll check out. We're going to do this video in a few parts because obviously we've got to assemble this. We don't want to bore you.
That's for the wheels. One wheel. Probably big wheels. Bloody sturdy.
So basically the wheels are like a solid plastic.
That'd be for you. Pushing
stuff in, yeah.
Down, so that'd be about 45mm then, so you wouldn't anything bigger than that.
No.
Reminds me of the old police truncheon, that.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll put this together, then we'll come back to you once it's put together. Welcome back from the second part. See, we've assembled the wheels quite easy with the included tools. In the first part I mentioned this here. It's actually the reset button or overload protection. This knob here screws anti-clockwise to take the hopper, this piece on and off. It has to be unscrewed a lot to take it off if you get any bits caught or want to clean it, and when you want to put it back on you need to screw it really tight, otherwise this won't power on. But that's really it, really, to be honest.
You said about the thermal switch, that's in case for people who don't know, if the machine gets too hot,
to protect it basically, yeah.
And then you just push that and reset it. It's like a fuse basically, it protects it. It's been mentioned about this releases this top bit so you can clean it out.
So we show that piece. So
when you're undoing it, it doesn't feel like it's doing anything. It feels like slipping, but you can see it undoing it there. So obviously you would unplug your machine.
It's pushing it away from it basically. You can see this piece here, it's pushing it.
I'll just demonstrate something. The machine is currently plugged in,
yeah,
but it won't turn on. But just as a safety, make sure you unplug your machine when you undoing this.
So obviously we'll just unplug it for the sake of it.
We're just proving it.
So there we go.
So if you need to clean it, you've got access to it there. There's some fins down here. I've seen in other reviews that some people have taken those fins out, so things can drop out a lot easier.
It's just a couple of blades just on with.
Just bear in mind these things are absolutely lethal. Don't let any kids near them or anything. They're designed to chop.
So if we screw that back on.
Yeah. Even when you're screwing it back on, it doesn't feel like it's gripping it, but you'll see it closing the gap from there to there.
It's quite important. As you can see, it's closing already. It's quite an important feature.
If you put your machine away and you've cleaned it and you get it out a month or two later and it won't start, just check you've done this right up.
It's just a really, really long thread.
Now, what I would suggest as well that you refer to the manual. We're not going to enter those details today about lubricating and keeping the blade lubricated. Yeah.
So I'll plug that back in. Okay, it's plugged back in. Test it a minute. So that's the machine running.
So I'm gonna.
You have to speak up a bit because it's noisy.
I'm going to put this in the machine.
Yeah.
This is about 15 mil. You can use that if you want.
So that's the plunger, included plunger.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure whether that gets chewed up and put it in there. But if I put that in there.
So we've got quite a lot of stuff to shred. All this in here from gardening.
What happens when I try and put this in?
So that's the end result. Lightly chipped bits.
That's what you're getting basically in there.
This is old conifer. Oh dear. So we'll cut this. Yeah, like. So as you can see, it works.
Let's have a look what we got.
Let's have a look what it's shredded. It's mostly fine stuff. Few of the smaller branches it's not really done much with, but these are conifer bits.
Just shred it down, that's for sure.
Shred it down to a point, yeah. This bag was included, by the way.
Smells nice. Got nice
It smells very alpine, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I guess you could use this for composting. It'll rot down in the garden and look alright after it's all rotted down with a bit of bark in it. So is it worth 80 quid?
What do you think?
Well, it does do what it says on the tin.
It definitely shreds it. It shreds twigs to basically nothing. So it does shred it. There's no doubt about it. Let's see what it shreds that to. Put this bag back under.
And it will get the bulky waste down.
Yeah, I'd kill that.
sure it says somewhere in the manual this. Definitely have some goggles or one of those face guards on.
Yeah, I'd have some protective equipment when using this.
Keep your animals and kids away from it, because it is like an old tractor coughing up. It's like spitting things. It's like the conifers don't want to go. So, so just do that. But yeah, for the money, it's a good quality build.
There's quite a bit of weight to it as well. It's finely chopped this stuff.
I mean, you can't knock that. I mean, that's come from...
We've got a pile of this stuff we need to get rid of, so I'm sure that will help.
You know, to put it in perspective,
go from that basically to basically nothing. So yeah, it does work really well.
And to be honest, when all this stuff dies back and goes brown and everything, we're going to, throw it on there. There's a bit of ground covering, and that'll all rot in. So we're going to recycle it as well. So yeah, it does the job. Can't moan at that. It's cheaper than the skip. And
you can do stuff all the time, can't you? Chop bits and then get rid of it.
Yeah. So you've got a garden in Kent like we have, all the friends have, and it's the ideal thing, isn't it, for those Kent conifers? Right. This has helped you along a bit to keep your chippings and choppings down. Want to subscribe to our channel and help us along a little bit. Thank you.